Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Wrestle Talk. Today's Wrestle Talk is on TNA's X Division, which is one of the main reasons why TNA is as popular as it is. First off, we're going to talk about Zema Ion. Real name, Michael Paris, born October 5th, 1986. His ring names are DJZ, DJZ Zema, Michael Montecarlo, Shima Casanova, Shima Exxon, Zema Ion. Build height 5'8", 170 pounds. Build from Marlena, Philippines, or Ibiza. Trained from Super Henti, Shirley Doe, Taz El Ferzo, and Grand Apache. Debuted in 2004. Personal life first. He went to high school at Oak Glen High School in New Cumberland, West Virginia. He has a journalism major in West Virginia University. His finishers are 450 splash, 630 splash, Bible Black, aka running double knee strike, Gory Bomb, Filipino Destroyer, From Lust to Dust, which is a snap driver, mare driver, and Submission Impossible, which is a wrist clutch reverse K-Frix armbar. His signature moves are Hustle Makeover, which is belly to back suplex, dropped into a high knee, Mary Lou Retushin, which is a corkscrew somersault splash, and One Night Stand, which is a running inverted DDT. His nicknames are that Young Go Hard, among others. That's the one that I know him as. I'm not really going to go to his entrance themes this time. He had a lot of championships, fairly to say. TNA wise, more so in the X Division. He had the X Division champion one time, and he won the X Division tournament in 2012. However, he did win other ones outside of TNA Impact Wrestling. I think that's pretty much it for him. We're going to move on to the current X Division champion in TNA, Tigre Uno. Born November 14th, 1986. He's a Mexican wrestler. Resides in Tijuana, Mexico. Ring name's Kalisto. He used to play Kalisto. However, he doesn't play him anymore. Tigre Mask, Tigre Uno, Ultimo Tiger, and Extreme Tiger. Build height 5'3", 148 pounds. Trained by Rey Mysterio Sr. and debuted September 13th, 1998. He did not really have any personal information, so we're just going to go right into his wrestling. He is the Saber-Tooth Splash, which is a 450 splash, sometimes while performing a corkscrew or to the outside of the ring springboard frog splash. His signature moves are Diving Hurricanrana, Moonsault Slam, and Suicide Dive. His nicknames are the Gato Suicida, or in Spanish, or in American, or English, it's Suicidal Cat, and his entrance theme, he only had one. Not a lot of championships going on, but he did have some, including he is the current X Division champion in TNA. But I think besides that, we're going to move on to Mark Andrews. Mark Andrews, born January 25th, 1992, is a Welsh professional wrestler. His other ring names are Lightning Kid, Mandrews, Tarver, and Mark Andrews. He was born in Cardiff, Wales. He is 23 years old. He's 6 foot and he's 201 pounds. Trained from Eddie Ferris, Zack Sabre Jr., and Mike Bird. Debuted in 2006. Outside of professional wrestling, Andrews plays a pop-punk band called Junior, where he is the vocalist and bassist. After studying GCSES and A levels at Cardiff High School, Andrews attended the University of Glamorgan. His finishers are the 180 Stunner, the Corkscrew 450 Splash, Moonsault, and Shooting Star Press. Signatures, I'm not going to name them all, but here's some of them. Leg Sweep, DDT, Frankensteiner, Dragon Suplex, and the Wheelbarrow Bottle Scissors transitioned into a Bulldog. His managers that he had was Rockstar Spud. Nicknames: Lightning Kid, Mandrews, Mighty Morphin, Pikachu, and White Lightning. He's fairly new to TNA. Not really long ago. He debuted back in 2014, I'm pretty sure. So he didn't really have a lot of championships throughout his career in TNA yet. However, he had in other places like Attack Pro Wrestling, and he did have championships. But for the most part, I think we're just going to move on. But for those of you, I just want to clear this up. British Boot Camp in TNA is like, they're almost like competition similar to what Tough Enough in WWE. Moving on to TJ Perkins, aka Manik, born on September 3rd, 1984. He was born in Los Angeles, California. His other ring names are Cobra II, Havria Pitbull II, JT Quinn, Manic, Ponyboy, Puma, Suicide, Sidistico, TJ Perkins, and TJP. Build height 5'8", 200 pounds. Build from Los Angeles, California, parts unknown, and the Philippines. Trained by Bill Anderson, Jesse Hernandez, Kevin Quinn, Negro Casas, and Antonio Inoki. Debut in 1999. Personal life. He was born in Los Angeles, California to two airline workers. At the age of 18, he began training in boxing and mixed martial arts and catch wrestling. At the age of 21, he has earned enough money to buy his own house. Also, I want to add on, because he said in interviews that at one time he was homeless while wrestling. Anyways, moving on to in the ring. As Manic / Suicide, his finishers are the Frog Splash and the elevated double chicken wing dropped into a double knee gutbuster. As Puma, 520 corkscrew springboard tornado DDT, figure 4 deathlock, which is a leg lock cloverleaf, Puma suplex, which is a tigering suplex, and a triangle choke. As TJ Perkins or TJP, 520 corkscrew springboard tornado DDT, 68er, which is a diving high knee detention kick, which is a fireman's carry dropped into an overhead kick, figure 4 deathlock, which is a leg lock cloverleaf, a mega buster, which is a jumping hangman's neckbreaker, and a sit out scoop slam pile driver. Signatures, he had the tiger suplex, tornado DDT, sharpshooter, senton bomb, jumping neckbreaker, flying armbar, and brainbuster. Championship wise, he had a lot outside of Impact Wrestling. But in Impact Wrestling, he has held the X Division title one time and the X Division champion in 2013 tournament. Outside, he didn't have a lot of championships. However, he did have some in the likes of All Pro Wrestling, Evolve, and Match 1 Wrestling, among others. And I just want to point this out. He did wrestle in other wrestling promotions besides TNA, like Ring of Honor. And I think he had a match or two in WWE as a jobber, but I'm not quite sure. I could be wrong there. Anyways, I think we're going to end this out now, because it was pretty much it. The last thing I want to tell you guys is that next Wrestle Talk, next Thursday, will be the last Wrestle Talk for a little bit. It will return. I repeat, it will return. However, on YouTube, I announced that I will be starting the top 10 videos starting December 15th. We will start with the top 10 Marvel superheroes in my book. And then on my Facebook page, the Rise of the Dog Pound will be returning. But the last Wrestle Talk next Thursday will be on the TNA Knockouts. So it's called TNA Knockouts Knockdown, which I will be talking about Angelina Love, Velvet Sky, Gail Kim, and Awesome Kong, aka Karma. Thank you guys for watching, and have yourself a very happy Thanksgiving.